What's up? I'm on Shyla, all that good stuff. My day's going pretty good. Hopefully yours is. You can always leave a comment on that if you wish. Practicing for what it is done correctly shows results that are better than what it is that you do not. For what it is that you show with repetition, regardless, it shows the proof or not. One that might have talent, if it is they practice not, then they do not have any gains upon that spot. But if it is in some way they do, they still have gains, just maybe not seen by you. Along with that as well, if it is you have no talent compared to one that does, and they choose to practice the same as you. For what it is multiplied 4, maybe 5, maybe 7 or 10 times more than you. But if it is they choose not to in some way, then it means that hard work and practice, repetition, is a great equalizer in this spot. Some practice in unique ways, beyond what it is that someone can comprehend or understand upon those days. But what it is that you practice with constant repetition, these are things that the proof of that is shown with the results because of the repetition. But you also must keep in mind, you must enjoy what it is you do in that time. Without the proper joy, it is that you do not do what it is that makes you happy, for there is no joy, and you do less than what it is that you could, if it is that you do not like it as good. As one that puts more practice and repetition in than you, if it is that you are technically able to. If it is that you are in a place where you cannot, then that is not a problem of yours. It is not. But if it is that you are within a favored for that particular thing that you wish to be favored, and you choose not, someone that practices more than you, that may have less talent than you, can surpass, but of course you choose to do it. With enough persistence, you can still shoot past. It all depends on how it is you do it. As far as the repetition, the practice, to make progress, you must do it. But with constant practice, you must also do it right. Otherwise, your result, it will be shown that you do not do it right. For many times, depending on how it is one might do a certain task, because of their lack of knowledge, they do not progress that fast. But with repetition and knowing how to do it right, that practicing is the proof of you doing it right. But practice and have joy as it is you do. Do not be concerned with another person that is in a lane beside you. Do what it is that you practice and practice it right. With constant repetition. At that point, when you hit the end, you'll know upon the fact you've done it right. As long as it is that you practice with a passion, that makes it to where you do not need to be requested or you feel as if you must do to complete what it is that is allotted to you. This is not the proper way to practice. You must enjoy fully, to where you just naturally practice, to where it is not a chore for you. It is something by mere joy that you choose to do. By being at a state like this, does not matter upon what anyone says about what it is that you do that is this. When it is that you know you do it upon the way you wish, no one can say anything against. For you know upon what it is that you wish to achieve. By constant repetition, you prove upon the fact you wish to have this blessing and receive. The blessing that possibly you could see is the joy for what it is that you do and for what it is you see, as far as the results that happen to be. But only with constant repetition can this even be true through constant repetition. Do not concern yourself with someone that does not know what it is that you wish to achieve for what it is they do not know. But practice it the way that you know it can be successful, in the way that you know that you wish to have it be successful. But you cannot neglect the joy in this repetition. If it is that you do, you will not enjoy doing this repetition. By not enjoying it, you will not do the best job you possibly can. For at that point, in truth, you do not do everything you can. But only with practice do real results be shown. Is it going to be a joyful repetition that happens to be shown, or one that is not? You are the one that decides what is seen with your repetition on what it is that you wish to show. Will there be something that you do not wish to grow? For there is not a joy or a happiness that is caused when it is you do it. For then there is a lack of desire to do it. This is amongst the things that many might struggle with and see with practicing upon what it is they wish to be. But only with this repetition can any kind of results be seen. But do not become disheartened, for with constant repetition you will not be disheartened when it is that you find what it is that you need for the practice, for what it is you already know you need. But with only constant repetition can you do this right. But do not have the thought that you cannot have joy as you do it right. Well, that looks like all the time I have for now, so until next time.